What's going on, everybody? Ed here with you. About to start on this 2001 HD28. They're going to do fret job. These are down in the low 20s, about 20. I think I measured them around 23 thousandths, and they're wore all the way, all the way down to probably the 10th fret. So customer asked my opinion on what we should do, and I said we could dress them, but they're going to be low. Probably doing a refret in a couple, 3 years anyways, because this guitar's played a lot. So I said, how about we just do a complete refret. Nut is bone already, but if you look, this thing is set up good, so time I put new frets in it, it's going to be laying on that first fret. So going to get a new nut. The saddle is micarta. Not a fan. I know some people don't mind it. I don't like it. So it's going to get a new bone saddle. Going to get a good setup. Action is at, let's see where we're at. Action's a little bit high. Let me get to where it's at. Action's good. It's 3/32 on the E, top E. See where we're at on the bottom. About a 16th on the bottom, so that's good. We'll probably put that action back where it's at, maybe just a hair lower. I like to make one play, and there is, I get people ask me all the time, like, well, what, I want it as low as I can get it without buzzing. Well, that's going to depend on your hand and how hard you hit one. So we'll give you a little before on the sound of this, and we'll go from there. Can tell you right off, the release good, but it feels a little, I don't know, it feels a little stiff. We'll have to fix that, but see what it sounds like. Got a little buzz there. That's from the frets. Good sounding guitar. I think we can make it much, much better. Yeah, we'll get started on this rascal and let you hear what it sounds like after we get done with it. Something else I want to talk about just a second, or a minute or two probably. Why I didn't go ahead and recommend a partial refret. I could have very easily come in and we'd probably had to went to right here, replaced, what is that, 9 frets, 9 or 10, and it would have been okay to most people. But most people, including myself, can sit here and feel the step. Now, me personally, I do not like to put new frets in a guitar and then have to sit there and level them down to match the other ones to where my OCD is not being triggered because I feel this neck and I feel a step in the frets. Will it play okay? Yeah, it'll be fine. But when you're getting into 10 or 11 frets getting replaced on a guitar, that's half the board getting replaced. There's 20 on a guitar, so why not just go ahead? It's not a lot of difference, to be honest with you, in price. To just go ahead, replace the whole fretboard, change them all, level everything, and then you don't have that annoying, aggravating step of a good probably at least 8 to 10 thousandths of an inch. I can feel that, and I know most pickers can. So that's why I recommended this. This guitar is going to be going to a grandson, and the grandpa wants it as good as he can get it for him. So that's why it's to each their own. But when I'm sitting here, and I'm having to take, these would be 17, 18 thousandths of an inch by the time I dress those divots out. Some of them are pretty deep. So fret dress wasn't an option. Partial refret wouldn't have. The grandpa was like myself. He's like, yeah, I could tell a difference in that, and I don't like it. And so just replace the whole thing. And this guitar is 14-year-old, 13. It's 2001, so well, almost 14-year-old. And you're going to have inconsistencies in the board anyway. So why not, if you're going to replace some frets, just clean the whole board up, level the whole board out, make this thing play and sound like a dream. This is not a cheap guitar, man. I mean, HD28s right now are higher than, even in the used market, are higher than they've ever been. So just do it right, man. Just do it right. That's been my motto since I started this business, is just do it right. So I'll let you see a little bit of the finished product here in just a little while. Well, we've got 6, 7 of them out, and kind of show you what I do. Just got a regular old soldering iron, and I put a little oil on the board, and if you watch, as you run this soldering iron over it, you can see the oil kind of just back away from the heat. So that was mineral oil used, by the way. But yeah, heat that up, and most all guitars I get in, the fingerboard's dried out, and the oil kind of helps moisturize it a little bit and stops some of the chip out, and the heat just kind of expands everything. And take my little fret pulling, I don't know where these come from. It says made in Japan, but just kind of get started and get an end going here. If that don't work, go to the other one. And just gently, and I mean gently. It's hard to do with holding the phone. Or while holding the phone. But just work that across. And a lot of people will sit there and pull that up. But I use these little, all it is a feeler gauge basically at StewMac has to work them the rest of the way out. Fret comes out clean, no tear out, no chip out. That's what you want. Check back in with you later. Well, we're done. Just finished up the refret on this this HD28. Got some nice StewMac medium. I think it's a 01, I don't know what the number is. I can't remember. But anyway, this is the medium. Did that, got the frets in, and got them all level and pretty and shiny. Should have frets to play on for a good number of years. These were still in the 30s after we dressed them and everything. So I think they start out at 39 thousandths. I think I measured them around 32, 33. But made a new nut out of unbleached bone. And made a new saddle out of unbleached bone. Got him set up good. I like, anybody knows me knows I like a good straight neck. This one had a lot of relief in it. After I got to looking at it, took straight edge lead on it and a little too much. But I like them good and straight. I don't know, it just plays better and sounds better and everything, in my opinion. Action is a good, comfortable 3/32 of an inch on the top E, a little bit under that. I do set up by specs, but I do set up by feel too. And if it don't feel good, we'll go a little under if we need to, as long as we can get away without getting a buzz when you hit it. Top E, or the bottom E, or well, yeah, the high E, I guess you'd say, is around 2/32, a little bit under that. Plays good, it sounds good. It really, getting everything set up, boned up, it really brought this thing alive. So, let you listen to it. Playing. I don't play enough to stay practiced up. But yeah, sounds great. No buzz. That's my fingers. That E buzz is gone. Sounds good. A lot more resonant, a lot more sustained, a lot deeper tone. I'm pleased. I think the customer will be. So thank y'all. Have a good one. See you.